Before we begin, please imagine the bell notification is on and you're subscribed to Huna Stories. When I dialed my daughter Sophia's number to inquire about her upcoming wedding, her husband Alex picked up, his voice laced with false cheer. "Mom, we actually tied the knot last weekend. Kept it small, only the VIPs." VIPs? The word sliced through me like a knife. For 4 years, I'd been their lifeline, covering their $600 monthly car payments, stocking their pantry during lean times, even footing the bill for their dream vacation to Hawaii last year. I'd shelled out $1,200 for that trip alone, imagining family photos on the beach. But I wasn't a VIP. I stood in my kitchen, gripping the counter I'd refinished myself, staring at the calendar where I'd marked potential reception dates. The elegant blue gown I'd bought for $150 hung in my closet, tags still on, a symbol of the inclusion I'd assumed was mine by right as her mother. I raised Sophia alone after her father passed young, sacrificing my career dreams to ensure she had everything. When she met Alex, I welcomed him like a son, helping them furnish their first apartment, $2,500 on beds, couches, and appliances. Groceries, $300 a month when his freelance gigs dried up. Medical bills, I paid $900 for his emergency room visit after a ski accident. All told, over $25,000 in 4 years, dipped from my widow's pension and savings. And for what? To be sidelined on the day she became a wife? I scrolled social media later that night, heart pounding. There were the photos, Sophia in a lace gown I'd unknowingly helped fund with a $700 personal loan she'd requested. Alex's parents beaming beside them, his siblings clinking glasses, a lavish venue, not the intimate elopement they'd claimed. My brother Tom called from Seattle, excited about the news I'd shared weeks ago. "When's the big day?" I choked back tears. "It's over, I wasn't invited." 8 days later, Sophia called, her tone sugary sweet. "Mom, the credit card bill is due, $450 this month. You usually handle it, right?" I paused, recalling every wire transfer, every skipped vacation of my own to keep them afloat. I'd eaten canned soup for weeks to afford their essentials. Now, post-wedding glow faded, they expected business as usual. "Sophia," I said steadily, "remember how you said only VIPs were invited? Well, I only help VIPs." The line went dead silent. Then, stammering, "Mom, that's not fair. Your family. Alex and I, we thought you'd understand. It was spontaneous." Lies. The photos proved otherwise. For years, I'd tiptoed around their moods, gifting lavishly to earn scraps of gratitude. Birthday dinners, holiday surprises, all met with half-hearted thanks. I'd convinced myself it was love, but that exclusion shattered the illusion. That night, I tallied it all. $28,800 in car payments, $14,400 in groceries, $4,000 in miscellaneous loans, $47,200 total. My retirement nest egg depleted. Money my late husband Earl had left for our golden years. I wept, not from sorrow but rage at my own blindness. The next morning, I stared in the mirror, gray hair, weary eyes, but a spark of resolve. I brewed coffee without checking my phone for their messages. For once, I prioritized me. At the bank, Mrs. Hale, the teller who'd processed my transfers for years, raised an eyebrow. "Canceling the auto pays to Sophia?" I nodded. "And freeze any access they might have." She smiled knowingly. "Good for you, Mrs. Ellis." My phone buzzed relentlessly. Sophia, Alex, voicemails pleading urgency. I ignored them, strolling the neighborhood park where I'd pushed Sophia on swings as a child. When had my sweet girl become this entitled woman? When had I enabled it? By afternoon, I changed the locks. $300 well spent. No more spare keys for emergencies. That evening, their car pulled up. Through the peer hole, I saw Sophia's tear-streaked face, Alex looming behind. "Mom, open up. We need to talk." I didn't. Texts flooded. "This is cruel. We're family. The landlord's evicting us without your help." 2 days later, they showed up with a stranger, a lawyer named Mr. Vance. They'd used the key I'd forgotten to retrieve? No, the door was ajar. They'd jimmied it. Inside, papers strewn. My bank statements, will. What the hell? I demanded. Sophia sobbed dramatically. Mom, we're worried. You've changed. Cutting us off, locking us out. Mr. Vance thinks you need evaluation, maybe guardianship. Guardianship? My blood boiled. They wanted to deem me incompetent, seize control. Alex chimed in. It's for your own good. At your age, confusion happens. I was 68, sharp as ever, managing my finances flawlessly. Out, I ordered. All of you. Mr. Vance smirked. We have options, Mrs. Ellis. Courts protect the vulnerable. I slammed the door, hands shaking. That night, I called my old friend Laura, a retired attorney. This is elder abuse, she said. Document everything. We met the next day. She drafted a cease and desist, advised a restraining order. I installed cameras, $500 for peace of mind. Sophia called from blocked numbers. Mom, let's fix this. Dinner? We miss you. Always laced with pleas for cash. Weeks blurred into confrontations. They involved social services, claiming I was paranoid. A worker visited. I showed my organized bills, healthy routine. No issues here, she concluded. But escalation came, a lawsuit for incompetence. Witnesses? Alex's cousin swearing I'd forgotten family events. Lies. A neighbor I'd argued with over parking. Even my dentist tricked into saying I'd skipped checkups. I hadn't. Laura represented me. We gathered counter evidence, my impeccable financial records, glowing health reports from my doctor, testimonies from friends about my vitality. I underwent a psych eval. Results? Fully competent, no decline. Court day arrived. Sophia testified tearfully. Mom's always supported us. Now she's irrational, influenced by outsiders. Cross-exam. When did you last visit without requesting money? Silence. Alex faltered under questions about their debts, my exclusions. Their witnesses crumbled, admitting coercion or half-truths. On the stand, I spoke calmly. I gave everything, love, money, only to be treated as a wallet. Exclusion from their wedding awakened me. This suit, greed, not concern. The judge ruled, no evidence of incompetence, petition denied. Consider countersuit for harassment. Victory tasted bittersweet. Sophia glared. Alex stormed out. I changed numbers, moved to a cozy condo by the lake, $200,000 from my remaining savings, invested wisely. I joined a book club, traveled to Paris, solo, volunteered at a senior center helping abuse victims. Months later, rumors reached me. They downsized, worked overtime, and learned budgeting. No apologies came, but I didn't need them. At 69, I painted sunsets, laughed with new friends, and lived unburdened. Love isn't currency. Freedom is priceless. I'd bought mine back, word by word, dollar by dollar. Thanks for listening. Like, comment what you would have done in that moment, and don't forget to subscribe to Huna Stories for more real-feeling revenge stories.